Wasbir, the big takeaway here is that the 𝗠𝗚𝗙𝗔𝗬𝗔 apparently is not just relying on the support of the 32 MLAs. He is apparently also in talks with other parties, most likely the UDP and the PDF. So your take on this, Wasbir?
Absolutely, Ronak. Before answering or responding to what you just asked me, the big breaking story at this point is that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be attending the swearing in of the Meghalaya's 13th Chief Minister 𝗠𝗚𝗙𝗪𝗓 at the Raj Bhavan in Shillong on the 7th of March. Highly placed sources have just confirmed to Northeast Live that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be attending the swearing in ceremony of 𝗠𝗚𝗙𝗪𝗓, who will take oath as the 13th Chief Minister of Meghalaya on the 7th of March, and this swearing in is being held at the Raj Bhavan in Shillong. The oath, of course, will be administered by Governor 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏. That is the big breaking story. The Prime Minister will spend the night in Guwahati. And later in the evening, the Prime Minister on the 7th of March will have a meeting with the entire Assam cabinet. That is the big breaking story at this point in time. Now, going back to the big political developments in Meghalaya, on which the Northeast Live has been giving you minute by minute live updates of the scenario. Yes, that was a very important news conference that was addressed by Meghalaya Chief Minister 𝗠𝗚𝗙𝗪𝗓. Yes, he has resigned as the Chief Minister because his term has ended, but he has been asked to continue as the caretaker Chief Minister until a new Chief Minister is sworn in. So therefore, I am referring to him as the Chief Minister. Now the point is, 𝗠𝗚𝗙𝗪𝗓 attended the swearing in ceremony of the pro tem speaker 𝗡𝗢𝗢𝗓 that took place about an hour ago. That was at the Raj Bhavan in Shillong. Immediately after that swearing in of the pro tem speaker, 𝗠𝗚𝗙𝗪𝗓 made journalists and said several interesting points. One of the significant point that the Chief Minister, that the NPP leader, National President 𝗠𝗚𝗙𝗪𝗓 said was that the NPP, apart from the 26 MLAs they have the support of 6 other MLAs. That is, that they still has the support of 32 MLAs.
Right.
But the big takeaway, Ronak, is that the 𝗠𝗚𝗙𝗪𝗓 has revealed that the talks between the NPP and other political parties, he said in plural, are going on at this point in time. In fact, that was a statement made by Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tingsong also when he talked to our Chief of Bureau in Shillong earlier in the day. Now, this has triggered speculation. The 𝗠𝗚𝗙𝗪𝗓's revelation that the NPP is in talks with other political parties has triggered intense speculations, with questions being asked whether the NPP is also talking to the UDP that has 11 members and the PDF that has 2 members. So that is the big question. Already sources have been telling Northeast Live, we were desperately trying to get a confirmation from or a response from the UDP, is that some leaders of the UDP may have had formal or informal talks with some leaders of the NPP. That was what was doing the rounds during the day, but we did not report this because we didn't have any kind of a confirmation. If we are saying it now, it is only because 𝗠𝗚𝗙𝗪𝗓 has said a short while ago that the NPP is in talks with other political parties as well, apart from the 32 which he already has. And significantly, Ronak, 𝗠𝗚𝗙𝗪𝗓 has sought to bring about a distinction between HSPTP as a political party and the 2 HSPTP's MLAs who have received the people's mandate in their respective constituencies. He has admitted, he has confirmed that the HSPDP as a political party has written a letter to him withdrawing support of the 2 MLAs. But he said that the 2 MLAs are continue to be with the NPP, with the NPP-led alliance that is going to be formed, and that they have given written letters of support to the NPP. In fact, Northeast Live has access to the 2 MLAs handing over that letter. If we can show, if our producers can show that picture, that visual, we had a still picture with it that we aired yesterday of the 2 HSPTP MLAs handing over their letter of support to 𝗠𝗚𝗙𝗪𝗓. Now the big message there, that why is the Prime Minister coming to attend the swearing in ceremony? I think that is a big message that the NPP, BJP combined in Meghalaya is giving out to all those fence sitters. At the end of the day, it is the BJP that is ruling the country with an absolute majority at the center, and along of course with its partners under the banner of the NDA, and at the same time the NPP and the BJP behind it was the first political party in Meghalaya to have lent written support to 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏 or for that matter the NPP. Therefore, the NPP BJP wants to send out a clear message to one and all in Meghalaya that the central government led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi is solidly behind this alliance, the NPP BJP alliance, and that is the reason why the Prime Minister himself will be attending 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏 swearing in at the Raj Bhavan in Shillong on the 7th of March. Besides, of course, during that interaction with the media, 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏 had also said that he was also expecting Union Home Minister Amit Shah and Assam Chief Minister and NEDA convener Dr. 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏 Sharma to be also attending in that rally. Now, another big development during the day was a protest by some non-government organizations. They protested, saying that they protested the decision of the HSPDP MLAs to have sided with the NPP combined. Now, to that, 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏 has said that this is the mandate of the people and these are NGOs, and if they had anything to say, they should have said during the election campaign, and that mandate of the people needs to be respected. And another very sensitive question was posed to 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 by journalists, to which he did not shy away. He was asked the question that there was some kind of a demand for a Khasi chief ministers by certain quarters. Now, 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 replied to that, and he said that there is a process in which a chief minister is elected. The MLAs elect their leader, and therefore a chief minister, there is a process in which a chief minister is elected, and there is no such thing that a chief minister can be from a community or cannot be from a particular community. He clarified that there is no such thing like that. So, a very big development there. 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 all set to be sworn in as the 13th Chief Minister of Meghalaya on the 7th of March. The 45-year-old leader is now at this point in time having talks regarding the formation of his cabinet, and in fact the entire cabinet will be sworn in on the 7th of March. That is another thing that 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 has clarified. And sources are also saying that there are some kind of an idea floating around that there could be two deputy chief ministers. We yet don't know. In the earlier government led by 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏, Preston Tingson was the deputy chief minister, but now we are hearing that's absolutely not confirmed. We are trying to check on that there are also an idea doing the rounds that there could be two deputy chief ministers in the state at this point in time. So these are various ideas that are going around. At this point in time, 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 is closeted with his close aides and colleagues in the party as well as the BJP and other political parties to decide on the government cabinet formation. That is the exercise which he has to do in the next 2 days. Raunak.
Absolutely, Wasbir. We also have with us, joining us this evening live from Shillong, our Chief of Bureau, 𝗓𝗏𝗓 Das. Wasbir, I believe you also have questions for our Chief of Bureau.
Yes, 𝗓𝗏𝗓, welcome to this prime time broadcast. Coming live from the Northeast Live headquarters in Guwahati. 𝗓𝗏𝗓, you have just covered live the interaction that 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 had with you as well as other colleagues from the media. Now, he seemed extremely confident, but the big takeaway from this press conference was when he said that he has 32 members intact and that the NPP is in talks with other political parties. He said that in plural. So, this has triggered speculations, 𝗓𝗏𝗓, that the NPP could even be talking to the UDP as well as the PDF.
That's right. What is clear from the body language from 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 as well as Preston Tingson is that both the leaders are saying that talks are right now underway with all political parties. All means it includes UDP, because UDP was their previous alliance in the MDA government in Meghalaya. So talks are right now underway with UDP. That's what our highly placed sources have told us, because yesterday we have seen that there were two camps. One is 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 camp and the other is Dr. Mukul Sangma's camp. In Dr. Mukul Sangma's camp, there was a crucial meeting which was held, and it was attended by the other political parties which included UDP, and it happened at the residence of the outgoing Home Minister of Meghalaya and UDP senior leader Lakhman Rimboe. So ending all speculations, 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏 and in that sense 𝗓𝗏𝗡 Tsingsong has also hinted that talks are right now underway with all the political parties including UDP. So UDP, we can expect that they can be also a part of this new government alliance which will be formed in Meghalaya, and this is going to be sworn in on 7th of March. And the Chief Minister has stated it clearly that when the swearing in takes place, it's not only be the Chief Minister who will be swearing in, but also the full cabinet ministers who will be swearing in the new government of Meghalaya.
Right. Now, Arindam, where is 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏? What kind of an activity is going on in the 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 camp? Do you have any information on that?
That's right, Wasbir. Just a few minutes back, we had been to the residence of Dr. 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 in Shillong, and there what we have come to know from the security personnel present there, he is in Garo Hills right now. So the talks which went on in High Parley yesterday in Shillong, I think that's right now subsided, and we have come to know from the security personnel at the residence of Dr. 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏, who told us that Dr. 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 is in Garo Hills right now.
So that is another very interesting fact that you have given, Arindam, that Dr. 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 has returned to Garo Hills. That is what the security personnel at his residence in Shillong have told you, Arindam. But does it indicate that 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 has given up the battle, he has withdrawn from the race?
That's what Wasbir, in the morning yesterday, things were seen very straight and clear when 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 called the press conference. He addressed the press, and he along with him stood the MLAs of the BJP, and straight away after the press conference he went with the MLAs of the BJP to the governor's house to stake claim and asking the governor to invite them to form the government. But things changed a bit in the afternoon when Dr. 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏, after giving an interview to Notice Live, where he said that the game is still on, and we also saw that the game somewhat started at the residence of Lakman Drimbu, UDP's leader and former Home Minister of Meghalaya. But right now, as I have said, that after that yesterday's meeting, right now Dr. 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 is in Garo Hills, so somewhat we can say that what he termed as the game is still on, he might have withdrawn from the game right now.
Now, Arindam, interesting developments there, because the people who have been protesting, 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 sought to dismiss them, or for that matter, other NPP leaders are also dismissing it as the personal opinion of certain NGOs. They've used the word NGOs. Most of the NPP leaders that Notice Live has spoken to has said that these are NGOs. There is a difference between what NGOs say and what the people's mandate is. People's mandate means they have elected their own MLAs of their choice, and 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 said that the MLAs are free. They are free to decide whom to oppose or whom to support. That is what 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 said. But can we totally dismiss that there will be no law and order situation in Meghalaya? How is the security arrangement? I would request you to try and speak to the DGP, Mr. Bishnoi, to find out. But otherwise, how is the city peaceful? Is the city calm?
Well, the city seems to be calm. We have seen protests happening from few NGOs today in the heart of Shillong. But yes, it was confined to one particular area only, where the clear demand from the protesters was that both the HSPDP candidates who have won and who have lended support to the NPP BJP alliance should withdraw their support. And in that connection, we have seen that later from the HSPDP was doing the rounds that it's not the decision of the HSPDP that both the candidates will be supporting the NPP BJP alliance here in Meghalaya. But both these facts have been made clear by 𝗓𝗏𝗡 Tsingsong as well as 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏, that the letter has come from the HSPDP as a party, but the legislatures they are missing from the whole scenario. So where are these HSPDP MLAs? I mean, that's a very interesting question.
Yes, Arindam,
as of now,
Arindam,
because
you know, 𝗠𝗘𝗚𝗛𝗧 has himself answered that question. He said, as I said, he brought about a clear distinction between HSBTP as a party and the two HSBTP MLAs. He did admit, now he has confirmed about that letter, and he said that the party has said that they have not lent support. They wanted to withdraw the support, but the two MLAs have given written letters of support, and therefore the two MLAs are with him. That is what 𝗠𝗚𝗙 has said a short while ago. Now, viewers, the big story in Meghalaya is that the swearing in of the Meghalaya's 13th Chief Minister is taking place on the 7th of March at the Raj Bhavan in Shillong, where 𝗠𝗚𝗙 and his entire cabinet are going to be sworn in, and in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and according to 𝗠𝗚𝗙, Union Home Minister Amit Shah and Assam Chief Minister and NEDA convener Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma is also likely to attend the swearing in. That is the big story. And another thing is, of course, the NPP leader are disclosing that talks are going on with other political parties, triggering intense speculations as to whether the NPP is talking to the UDP or, for that matter, the PDF as well. Notice Live had covered the protest. Notice Live will try to talk to the UDP leaders to seek a clarification on these rumors, and we will, because Notice Live believes in giving out all points of view in their that is our pursuit, to bring all points of view into the public domain.